Hi, my name is ALee, and this is my personal reflection for week 4. Um, Please excuse me if you can't really understand me. I have a bit of laryngitis, so I'm trying my hardest. Um, so I've actually worked in the industry for a while now. I started off as a PA doing special effects and worked my way up while going to school for film and graduating in 2005 from Full Sail with an associate's degree in film. And I've been working ever since, and now I want to get my bachelor's, so I'm back. Um, and usually what I do on films is I do a lot of management. I do a lot of script supervising and unit production managing. So I usually have a pretty good team of people helping me out, but working on some of these smaller shoots have really made me realize how much actually goes to doing this stuff. When you don't have somebody else to delegate it to, you have to do it yourself. And so managing a project is actually a very difficult thing. So, logistics are something that I have totally underestimated for a long time. Getting permits, getting insurance, working with the police, working with departments that you need to work with, getting places for people to park, working with trailers, getting them in where they need to, having crowd control. There's so much stuff that you need to worry about, especially when you're doing a production by yourself, that it's kind of overwhelming. And it's really grounded me a lot in remembering what all goes into making these things. As far as managing assets are concerned, I used to use Final Cut Pro. I've worked with it from Final Cut 2 all the way through 7. Once they moved on to Final Cut X, I switched over to Adobe Premiere because it has a very similar workflow. And now it has some even better features now that they have CS6 out. I really enjoy working with that software, but I never used to actually go in and manage the data. I would have all my data in one place and keep it managed as in folders and stuff like that. But when I got into the program, it was just open it up, find the footage I want, and throw it in the timeline. Now, with actually going through and taking the time to label my clips, to say which ones are the good ones, to make sub clips, makes my life so much easier. And I was a pretty fast editor before, but now that really helped speed up and streamline my process. So always learning new things. Managing the assets was a really good thing that I learned. I'm really happy that I'm going to keep using that. As far as working with clients are concerned, there are some people that appreciate what you do and some people that don't. The people that don't appreciate what goes into making a movie or what goes into what we do, they're not going to be as much likely to help you out. Whereas people that do appreciate what you do and do like your work are more than willing to go out of their way to make it happen. Case in point is the interview I did last month that I shot for this month. The management of the theater company that I was working with, they really didn't care too much when I got in or anything like that. They weren't really willing to help me out that much, but the guy I was interviewing also works there, and he made sure that we found a location that we could use, and that he would be able to take the time out of his very busy rehearsal schedule to sit down for about an hour with me to make sure that this interview happened. And that was a really great thing. And he actually has seen some of the stuff so far. He's seen the rough cuts, and he actually said on Facebook, "I really can't see what you have next up your sleeve." So working with clients, that can be difficult, but sometimes it can be very rewarding as well. As far as proper management, I've been on shoots before, and I've been on shoots that the management was poor and management was good. And it's really funny. We had a very simple shoot to do, but it was very poorly managed. And because it was poorly managed, the shoot was actually very difficult. It was a scene that involved two people talking at a table in a restaurant. Well, when we didn't have the permit to shoot in the restaurant, we waited for a few hours until we got that, and it made our day go very, very rushed when we finally got in there. However, I've worked on more well-organized and well-managed productions, and whereas that first production, we didn't get more than 30 shots done, the production was well managed. Managed to get 84 shots done in 2 days, and they not only got what they needed, but they got what they wanted. It looked really good. So managing a project, it's really the key to success. And one of the things that I've learned in general is always have a plan B, because you never know what's going to happen. No matter how much you plan, no matter how perfect you can make it, your planning, you need to have a plan B, because you have that park and you're going to shoot in it and it's going to be beautiful, and of course it's raining that day. So have something you can shoot, because you have a crew there that's ready to get the cameras rolling. So always have a plan B, but always do the best you can, manage your production the best you can. And that's really one of the things I've learned. I'm learning a lot in this program that I didn't know, and it's refreshing me and grounding me in a lot of stuff that I did know. So I'm really appreciating this program and enjoying it so far. So I hope you all are too, and thank you very much for watching.